Yeah, I mean, like I told like them. I'm from a small hood in Marcy. I come from a project. I come from nothing. Like people.
Don't trust our opinion. Don't trust our opinion podcast. It's your boys back in the building, y'all. It's your boy OJ.
Pause, CJ.
Pause, man. CJ back in the building, man.
Tracy McGrady.
Yeah. I seen a lot of Tracy McGrady.
Yo, can you tell these people that she don't hate me?
Huh? Oh yeah. It's just jokes, man. It's just jokes. I like to make things fun. But Kevin's truly missed. You know what I'm saying? And even when Paul's not on the camera, he's truly missed as well.
So podcast coming very soon. It's coming this month. We've been saying it for since June.
Yeah.
June. All right. It's coming. We promise it's coming. We just waiting for a little bit. Doing something else.
Remember, it's a pandemic going on, so it's like it's been harder to get things done, but it's still gonna happen this month. Patreon coming this month. So let's react. This is Andrew Schulz.
What is it called?
I forgot what it's called.
Victim Jeffrey Epstein.
I forgot how to pronounce the girl's name.
How deep their pedo connections go.
Yeah, Ghislaine and Epstein.
He just look creepy, son.
I mean, he honestly looks like a regular guy to me.
Really? In that picture right there? With
his
jaw?
I mean, you now know what he's done, so it's like.
Yeah, you're right. Alright.
So yeah, I'm interested in this.
Ghislaine Maxwell, you dirtfoot whore.
Ghislaine.
This week, Ghislaine Maxwell, the accomplice of egg dick pedophile and suicide victim Jeffrey Epstein, was arrested and the world finally found out how to pronounce her stupid fucking name. I always thought it was Ghislaine, which doesn't sound like a British socialite. It sounds like what's inside a rap groupie's stomach. Maxwell is accused of recruiting, grooming, trafficking, and abusing cabinets full of underage girls, not as a producer of Miramax, but as Epstein's right hand in their child sex ring.
You heard about that Wayfair situation?
Nah, what was that?
I don't want to get it wrong, but it has something to do with a bunch of girls went missing.
Yeah.
And they were saying how they had went on their website Wayfair, and they have these cabinets that selling for like $12,000, $5,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all can correct me in the comment section.
Yeah.
And they were saying,
which they will.
Yeah, like always. But they were saying how people was actually buying the cabinets. Because the cabinet was named after the girls that was missing. So it'd be like, the cabinet would be like, oh, Brittany, something. So it was like, oh, so they would buy the cabinet.
Yeah.
And it would be really them buying the girl in exchange.
Oh.
So they're not really buying the cabinet.
Yo,
I probably didn't say it right. Y'all can correct me on it,
But.
Somebody told me about it, but yeah.
Listen, man, there's a lot of evil going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So it's like I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Yeah, you're right.
Feminists. Female pedophile kingpins are finally getting the attention they deserve. The patriarchy has been crushed like Epstein's windpipe. Their human trafficking operation was over 20 years old, or as Epstein would say, ugh. They were enabled by a powerful network of politicians, billionaires, celebrities, and Kevin Spacey. Which is weird because he's not even into girls. I guess he's just that into rape. So all this begs the question, why did the arrest take so long? And where the fuck was this guy? Now some say they were able to fly under the radar because they had powerful friends. Like former president and sex god Bill Clinton, who rode on Epstein's plane 27 times. Now, I'm not saying he knew anything about underage girls, but 27 times? You didn't see a retainer lying around? It didn't make you nervous that Epstein passed out iPads to keep the girls quiet? You weren't curious when he put his oxygen mask on before assisting the girls around him? It wasn't peculiar that they didn't call it first class, they called it homeroom? None of that, Bill. Their network didn't just include past presidents, but the current one too. Old Donald used to party with Epstein back in the day before banning him from Mar-a-Lago for hitting on an underage girl. Trump said their friendship fell apart not over Chuck E. Cheese sex parties, but rather a real estate bidding war. In typical Epstein fashion, he refused to go to a higher number and lost out on his development wet dreams. It wasn't just
David
presidents.
Bustas.
It's royalty too. They were close personal friends with human penguin Prince Andrew. The prince loved everything about Epstein, especially the teen. On 5 occasions, he visited Jeffrey's estate in the Virgin Islands. Virgin? I'm not even gonna make that joke. That's too childish.
It writes
Right
itself.
there, girl?
The joke writes itself. But I just feel so sorry for these girls, man. Like, you know, they traumatized for life, man. And
And now they got a Lifetime documentary.
Oh, they for real?
Yeah, it's like the R. Kelly one.
Oh, it came out, or it's coming out?
Nah, it's coming out.
I can't wait to watch that. But
They getting a white man.
yo, edit that one out, man. Edit that one out, man. Every white man is not Jeffrey Epstein. It's funny because
Every white man is not my out.
yeah, honestly, and every black man is not Martin Luther King. You know,
That's a
evil is in every race and good is in every race. But
That's a fact.
yeah, man. I was talking to no, I'll say that after. Yeah, let's go. Let's keep watching.
Andrew, the prince loved everything about Epstein, especially the teen. On 5 occasions, he visited Jeffrey's estate in the Virgin Islands. Virgin? I'm not even gonna make that joke. That's too childish. Like their girlfriends, they would go on shooting holidays together. What kind of shooting? Skeet? In 2000, the Duke of New York was so disgusted by the news that his longtime pal was a pedo that he decided to fly to New York and party with him for 4 days. He even stayed at the Diddler's townhouse. Why did he stay there?
But you were staying at the house of
Yes.
a convicted sex offender.
It was a convenient place to stay.
Yeah.
Press
convenient
pause.
If you want to have sex with
I look at body language, right? And when you can tell by Prince Andrew's body language, he's clearly lying.
Okay.
Because
Give me the facts.
now look at this, right?
Mhm.
If I'm telling you, right? I'm gonna look at the camera, right?
Mhm.
So we can see the frame from our angle, right? So if I'm telling you this, right? Which looks more truthworthy?
Okay.
It was just a convenient place to stay. It was just a convenient place to stay.
Which one?
Yeah, which one looks more truthworthy?
The first one.
The first one, right? How can I believe someone that's saying, "Of course"? Your body language is speaking for you.
Yeah.
So
Of course, there's.
not even. I'm shaking my head. No, of course. Why would I? Yeah, of course.
Why would I lie?
Yeah, but that can be confused with that type of body language like this. That can be confused with you can't believe something. You know what I mean? So if someone is to ask me like babe, how I look? Absolutely beautiful. You know, because I can't believe it. You know, but his demeanor and his mannerisms, you can tell he's just fucking lying his ass off, right? But he knew what he did. You know, he wasn't there just for shits and giggles.
You know what you did,
You know what you did, man.
sucker.
You Scooby-Doo villain-looking motherfucker. If it wasn't for those meddling kids. Presidents, royalty, but don't leave out the billionaires. I mean, if you're trying to run an international pedophile ring, you need money from countless secret sources, right?
Clinton's a
No.
billionaire?
One guy, billionaire business boy and Epstein's sole client, Les Wexner. He owns Victoria's Secret. The Secret, she's 13. I mean, look at this fucking scumbag.
That's true.
He looks like Spock's grandfather. Ears
Yeah,
like that. And you didn't hear any rumors at all? Wexner isn't the only one. Bill Gates met with Epstein after he was a registered sex offender. Don't worry, though. Billionaire 100 times over.
Yeah.
Bill Gates had a great
Right.
reason. He needed
Press
money.
pause.
Bill was fundraising for his charity.
But yeah, I think that's kind of how, like, if you look at the documentary, that's kind of how Epstein got most of his bread, like at the startup, because he hooked up with the owner of Victoria's Secret, and I think for what rumors are is that the owner of Victoria's Secret, well, Epstein had something on the head of the owner of Victoria's Secret, because
Typical.
Yeah, the owner of Victoria's Secret basically said he just robbed me for like $500 million or some shit like that. I don't know the exact amount, but he basically said, "Oh, he robbed me for this," and never took it to the law. So clearly, it's something.
There's something.
There's something there.
Something fishy.
Yeah,
What's she doing, man?
Wexner isn't the only one. Bill Gates met with Epstein after he was a registered sex offender. Don't worry though. Billionaire 100 times over, Bill Gates had a great reason. He needed money. Bill was fundraising for his charity. Hey, Bill, the funds have been raised. Remember that thing, Windows? Did you call it that because that's what you guys were peeping into? Anyway. But who knows?
That was
They
good.
probably have a
That was
lot
a
in
good one.
common. Bill wants to inject foreign kids, and Epstein was like, hey, me too. Now, when you're doing all this
Wow.
shady shit, you're going to need some legal advice, and who better to give it than piss-toothed lawyer Alan Dershowitz? When he's not sending soup back at a diner, he's busy defending those who have fallen through the cracks of the justice system. O.J. Simpson, Harvey Weinstein, and of course Jeffrey. I mean, this guy's gotten off more predators than Epstein's masseuse. When asked if he had ever gotten a massage at Epstein's house, here's what he said.
I kept my underwear on during the massage.
Why do you distinctly remember that? You fuck, as if you can't have sex with your underwear still on. You just gotta stick your little St. James through that hole in the front. Also, you don't like massages?
I don't like massages particularly.
So why the fuck did you get one? I don't like
Facts.
carrots. If I'm offered some carrots, I'm gonna say no.
No.
Especially if they're baby carrots. So you're probably thinking, how come they were never arrested before this? Well, they were. Epstein was charged the first time in 2008, and he pled guilty, registered as a sex offender, and had to pay 36 victims. 36! How do you even keep track of that? You must need an expensive filing cabinet. Anyway, he served barely a year in a private wing of the jail where he had the
Crazy.
freedom to leave 6 days a week. The illegal deal struck by then District Attorney and Geico spokesperson Alex Acosta was so sweet, Ghislaine almost recruited it into sexual slavery. It was negotiated by Dershowitz, who kept his underwear on the entire time. Good boy. So what does all this mean? I'll be honest, I don't fucking know. And anyone that says they do is full of shit. Maybe Epstein didn't kill himself. And maybe Epstein isn't even dead. And maybe Ghislaine and Epstein were working on behalf of some government intelligence to blackmail powerful people, not that blackmail. After all, Ghislaine's dad was an Israeli spy, and her sister was
He's
a
going
for the FBI.
crazy.
But with everything we know, how is anyone still calling this a baseless conspiracy theory? How come conspiracies are only baseless when they're questioning powerful politicians, but not when it's weapons of mass destruction in Iraq? Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of conspiracy theories are stupid as hell. The Earth isn't flat. We're not controlled by lizard people, and nobody's turning frogs gay unless you count Kermit getting fisted. But questioning suspicious events in good faith shouldn't be considered fringe. It's what we should all be doing. I mean, to believe that some government intelligence would sexualize underage women in an attempt to gather intel on a population for political control, that's totally crazy, right? I mean, that could never happen. No way. Maybe the question we should all be asking is why conspiracy theories, which have always existed in the dark corners of the internet, have all of a sudden become mainstream. Maybe it's because of the complete lack of trust in news. I mean, how can we trust a media that appears to be pushing some type of biased agenda and a president that constantly calls into question the validity of any news at all? And let's be honest, sometimes a conspiracy is more comforting. It's easier to believe that a virus is an enemy bioweapon rather than a random natural disaster that we have no control over. Each and every event should be scrutinized in good faith, and our opinions should be accepting of new evidence. We should all be vigilant, but not vigilantes, skeptical, but not skeptics, cynical, but not cynics. And remember, if you're ever in the company of a registered sex offender and receiving a sensual massage from an unknown woman, keep your underwear on.
I love these shits, man.
I
I love these shits because this shit, man. Like, if you want to see the stuff that I don't deem myself a conspiracy theorist.
Mm-hmm.
All I do, in my opinion, is that I take things that are fact and I hypothesize, right?
Okay.
For instance, right? If you were to go to California right now, right? And
never been to Cali, but yeah.
right. So if you were to go to California right now, right?
Yep.
And I seen you get in the Uber's paid for, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you get there in like 45 days, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, did this motherfucker take the Uber all the way to California?
Okay.
You know, that's just how I just try to see, like, okay, so you didn't get in California until 45 days later. How the fuck is that possible?
Yeah.
I don't know how long. Please, by the science, you can't get to California 45 days from New York. Like, it's
you
just
are an idiot.
Yeah, you're an idiot. I knew you were a Republican. They gonna say, I knew you were a goddamn Republican.
I knew it.
Right, but
You can tell by your hat.
but like I just like to put, like, I like to look at
Two
facts.
and two together.
Yeah, I like to put two and two together. I like to look at facts. I won't say it's a fact, but I'm gonna say this is the fact. and this is how I feel that this led to something else that could have possibly been a fact. I don't know, right? But I had a conversation with an Uber driver like 2 days ago. He was talking about Ghislaine, right? And
Wait, pause your story real quick, right?
Yeah.
Why you keep having conversations with Uber drivers?
I like, yo, I'm a talker, man. I like to see what's in people's brain, like, you know.
All right, but go ahead.
But I had a conversation with an Uber driver, and we were talking about Epstein and Ghislaine or whatever, and he was like how he think they're gonna kill Ghislaine. I mean, he think they're gonna kill Ghislaine as well.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think that would be too
obvious.
Too obvious.
It's
yeah.
like, we killed your mans, we not gonna kill you.
Yeah,
And just gonna make it look like you're lying.
Yeah, when it happened to Epstein, it wasn't that big of a story.
Yeah.
And now it's fucking huge as shit. So why would they, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. But comment how you guys feel about this whole Epstein and Ghislaine thing. Comment if you think they're gonna kill her. Comment if you know, whatever. You know.
Probably come after us, man.
Yeah. Yeah, they know. Yeah, don't trust our opinion. They know we speak the facts, man. I bet you ain't know Trump tried to take us down off a live before.
Yeah, I bet you ain't know that.
I bet they ain't know that.
They ain't know that.
They ain't know that.
We knew that.
Don't trust.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like I told, like them. I'm from a small hood in Marcy. I come from a project. I come from nothing. Like people were very poor. That's where I came from. And to be not only a star in your neighborhood, and to be a star in the world.